hope you're doing well today. I hope you have nothing but good health, prosperity, strong mindset, and a healthy vision for the future. I was excited for summer before. I was like, yeah, summer. I need summer to get here. I realized, bro, I'm like, dude, I'm an adult, bro. I'm going to be working all the summer. You know, it's not High School Musical. But summer, summer, summer. You remember that scene? Yeah, it's not hype anymore. But anyways, I want to talk about freedom versus autonomy, bro. Not being told what to do is nice, but when you have to rely on yourself to do it, it really comes down to how badly you want something to happen for you. You know what I mean? And freedom, right? The ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want. When you have freedom, you really have to pay attention to what you do with it. Because it's easy to think that, like, oh, being free is like liberating and, you know, you don't have to do anything. Like, no, bro. Freedom, honestly, carries a lot of responsibility because now you have to make a choice. You have to choose what you do with your day. You have to choose how you spend your time. Like, if you're not working right now, right? And I always say, if you're watching this channel, bro, you need a job, right? Because you should be working, not just for the sake of working, but for the sake of being able to provide and survive on your own independently. But if you're not working, look how easy it is to fall into just distraction and consumption, right? You have full freedom, but now you have that responsibility of choice, right? And autonomy is a little bit different. Autonomy, you're not necessarily free, right? Because you still have responsibilities, but autonomy allows you to decide what you do with your time. And that's a little bit different. I think more people actually look for autonomy than freedom. Freedom is interesting because it can cause you to kind of spiral. You know, have you ever gone a long period of time without work, right? Seeing your bank account slowly fizzle into nothingness, and that red that red bar slowly and surely dropping as your investments go to zero, you know what I mean? If you've never experienced what it's like to lose your savings over time and not fill it back up again, oh man, it's stressful. It's a stressful experience. That's what freedom gets you, right? If you think about it, being free means that everything is in your hands, right? And that can actually be a lot more daunting than it sounds, right? Even people who have it all, right, now they have to figure out what they're gonna do because there's nothing left for them to do. Like, hey, buddy, we need you to deliver on this deadline. Don't care how you do it, but you gotta do it, right? That's autonomy. But hey, buddy, do whatever you wanna do. That's freedom. And I don't know, freedom can be chaotic. It's like a video game. Even if you have main objectives in the game, you have to understand that, like, you're free to do what you want in the game, but you're still, like, restricted to the end goal, the target, right? That's autonomy. But let's say you beat a game, right? You beat the final boss. Well, now what? What do you do next? You don't have a goal. You don't have anything you need to achieve. You don't have anything you need to work for. So then that can end up in you just finding distractions or spiraling or, you know, losing your sense of purpose or direction in your life. Maybe it's better to try to find something that you enjoy that doesn't confine you to a certain set of behaviors. Retail is interesting because, like, you're basically stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's not autonomy, right? And it's definitely not freedom. But, like, I don't know, business is different because you have to deliver on a service or a product. But you can do it in a different way. You can be creative, you can evolve, you can advance. So I think looking for avenues like that is really important, right? It gives you a sense of progress. I'll be open, bro. I was looking at my YouTube channel, and I've been I haven't been as consistent as I should be, bro. I'm free to choose when I deliver on that service, right? I'm free to choose when I record, when I upload, what I do, what content I make. Is completely my decision. And the fact that I have to be responsible for that and I have to be in charge of that and I have to stay on top of myself means that if I slip, I can't blame anyone. You get what I'm saying? And it's the same for you, bro. If you're in school, if you have a project, heck, if you even have a YouTube channel, you can't point fingers and say, oh, I didn't upload because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than this. Freedom creates responsibility, but autonomy gives you direction, right? It can give you a sense of fulfillment, even. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the message. Watch this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow.